Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Queen of Clovers. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. This is the 13th reading. It is the collective sign reading. It's whatever we're working through right now. As far as Libra goes, I really have been studying this autumnal equinox change. And the biggest change is the need to settle down, the need to settle in. And a lot of us, almost everyone in this entirety of these readings, was the Nine of Pentacles. Everyone got the Nine of Pentacles, which is that self-made woman, self-made man card. If you start boiling it down, it comes to, I can take care of myself. I'm going to make it through the winter. And then it comes down to, I'm kind of lonely. I need to start looking around and making sure that my emotions are right where they need to be with who I want them to be with. And that is that Venus in Libra. I remember I made the mistake of it being in retrograde. It's not in retrograde, but a lot of the feelings that you're processing now with all these changes and all this considering of this fall energy, it's going to recall back to this time due to some backspin when Venus indeed does go retrograde in January of 2020. But this Libra energy, we're in the autumnal energy. It's a switch from that masculine, active, get out there kind of energy of the summer. Now we're switching into more of that feminine, nurturing energy, expanding energy. Think, removing the candles and putting in all the fall candles and the fall decorations. Planning where you're going to put the Christmas tree. I mean, this is both masculine and feminine energies are going to be delving into this deeply feminine energy. Today is a very balanced day, but tomorrow the days will start to get darker and slower and make us think a little harder and use our intuition a little bit more in the darkness. And that's that feminine energy that we're all going to have to pull on for autumn. And so this reading is just the 13th reading. It's just the collective energies, what we're all working with right now. And like I said, everyone's really thinking about autumn and fall and the holidays. I have a lot of energy of people. More than one of my personal readings last week that I did focused on somebody's desire to not be alone for the holidays. Will I be alone for the holidays? Seven of Wands. This is coming into some truth, some clarity, some news for ourselves, some information. It can be an information overload, but in the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like that boiling down energy again, coming into some kind of truth, collective truth. All right, we have this Queen of Air energy. This is the Queen of, this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's in reverse. Now the Queen in the upright, she knows her truth. She stands in her truth. This is a bit of a confusion that we have, some clarity is still missing again in our plans for love, in a love message. If you did get a love message, it made absolutely no freaking sense. You were pretty sure of yourself. We were all pretty sure of ourselves to start out. We kind of were feeling it. Except there's this one little area there we just need a little truth. We need things to gel a little bit more. And it looks like it is in love. It seems like a lot of us are focused on, when I talk about doing work, have I put enough love and attention to my partner so that it's going to be a give and take all fall when you're stuck together at home in the cold and the rain and the snow. It's just all that feeling. All right, I have a Queen of Wands in reverse and a Jack of Air upright. Okay, this is all this. Of course, that is me. Of course, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Clovers. But in reverse, she's got no solution. She doesn't know what to say. She doesn't know what to do. This air sign coming in, it could be a younger air sign, it could be a child, it could just be somebody who's really enthusiastic that just throws us off our balance. We just can't figure out the answers on this one. That mystical air sign, technically we've got a true pair here and a little playful energy, but both of this true pair on fire for each other. High passion energy for everyone right now. It's like that rushing of a relationship before the seasons really change and we've, and the bars start shutting down a little earlier. Well, people just don't show as much because it's just cold. So this is a feeling of like that rushing towards each other, but there's that like playful energy between you, but there's a little uncertainty between both of you and what you want to build here. It's, you know what? I don't have any red flags from Spirit saying, now don't rush into that fall romance with that person because they're just going to regret it. No, none of that. It's just, it's okay to cling to each other. I mean, it's called cuffing. If you don't know what cuffing is, it's having a relationship and getting into something a little more solid than you would if it wasn't the holidays. It's just getting somebody for the holidays. But this is about some spiritual union, a reason to celebrate. This is in the upright. So there's a bit more spirit in this relationship than meets the eye. It seems a bit wild. It seems like some of us are just coming into the Ten of Cups and the Ten. Okay. All right. We're all thinking in the right direction. We're all thinking about love and permanency, and it's possible. It's, some of us are going to be quicker to open our hearts to somebody we've had our eye on, or just an unusual person because maybe we're feeling a little bit lonely or a little bit uncertain. Maybe the certainty card, because I know I've done it. The past couple days with Venus and Libra, I've actually boiled down what would I really want in a relationship. I actually wrote it down. Not going to share it on here. No cheat sheets are going to be posted here. But the Seven of Wands, you kind of boil down. This is what I want in a relationship. And this air sign shows up, and you're like, it's not what I'd normally take, but there's something there, somewhat of an offer. Something about them makes them warm and fuzzy and lovey, but even though that's in reverse, it just means they're slightly immature, but they certainly have kingliness about them. I associate this with the Emperor card in Tarot. It is in reverse. Not necessarily kingdom building, but neither are you. Win, 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 win. Finish, finish, finish. A new cycle, a new solid, permanent cycle with that four there. Forest plant and roots. Forest, they talk about it pitching a tent. And I don't mean, well, maybe I do. But pitching a tent in terms of setting down roots and making more permanent structures, that are going to last. Yeah, you're... All right, Spirit says the focus of us all here. If you're not sure where to place your energy, you really got to pay attention to your pentacles a little bit, your work, who you're willing to work with. There's a little question and debate about who you're willing to work with. Is this going to happen? Is this not going to happen? And it's going to be a bit of a battle, but you're moving. Okay, I know these cards came out this way, but this is what Spirit is saying to do. Because this has to do with work, and this is all going to come out like this. So this is the order they're going to come out in as far as events, but this is the order of the message. So you're going to need to start paying attention to your pentacles because you're a little bit out of funds. You need to raise some funds and check on your permanency. As I said, fours are about permanence. They're also resting cards. This is stop. Assess the situation. Definitely assess your supplies because your next card is a 5 and it's a battle card. So it's an adventure card and it's definitely a work card. So you're going to line that up. But you're also coming into a 6 of Swords upright. That's a victory at work. This is a very public victory, but it was a little bit brutal. There's going to be some battle scars from this, but you're going to get through it. And mostly motivated by your lack of pentacles, I think you're going to hold your tongue. But the reason these cards come together is because Spirit is building you up to get to this. So if this resonates with you at all, the advice is that this is going to be you going, hey, are we going to or are we not going to? This is kind of that fuzzy-duzzy relationship feeling like, oh my gosh, this could be longer than like, a couple dates or just, occasionally hanging out, hooking up. No, this is more. It's going to be confusing because it's going to be so fast. And then this 3 is that there's going to be a moment where you're going to realize you can work together. And it's not just work together, it's work together and about to go public. And then this relationship is going to take a leap forward quite suddenly. And in that suddenness, even just your home and your money are going to take a leap forward when you take a leap on this. And that is the message from Spirit for all of us, to be open to love and enjoy and indulge in this Libra season and the autumn season. It's going to be more lovey-dovey because we're going to be in that lovey lady energy too. All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, everyone. Have a great week. I will be doing this every week, so keep your eye out for it. It is the collective reading for the week of September 23rd through 29th, 2019. Again, won't apply to all. It's just that general energy in the air right now for us, and it's definitely coupling up kind of energy. It's a lot of fun. All right, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the Spirit moves you. And of course, I just saw like an orb thing in the thing here. Anyway, everything's in the box below if you want to connect with me personally. I'm at cubeclovers1111@gmail.com. And of course, have a great week, my lovelies, and enjoy the new autumn season coming in.